Ladies and gentlemen, today we're gonna do the por quattro, the tap out, because this is a really fun shot and you can win a lot of points if you use it the right way. So the tap out is a shot that you do when you're very close to the net to tap it out, but you have to be careful with some things. You have to be really careful what shot you play before the tap out. And you need to make sure that when you do the tap out, that you're not hitting the net. So the proper technique is really important. So today we are at the Boekhorst in Noordwijkhout. I'm going to start right now. Oké. Ah, lekker boelie! And we have sales on justpadel.com.
I like it.
You like it? Good match. Tip number 1. Which shot are you going to use before the tap out? Are you going to use this volley or that volley? So the goal of the shot that you play before the tap out needs to be that the defender needs to be as close to the glass as possible. Without effort. Because the closer the defender, the longer the distance and the more time you have to go into the net and to react on the shots from the back of the court. Huts! Plus the speed of the ball. I am closer to the net now, so I can do faster one and then take it, because I don't need to travel that much. But if I'm playing from the second post and I'm playing a very fast volley, I have no time to do the tap out. So you cannot really go for the super fast volley. Nice. Oh, my microphone. So it's too much stress. Also, if you're playing the overhead, so if you need to go back, I need to travel too far to do the tap out after. But there is one trick. If I play my vibara in this position, I can just go back to the second post, wait for the next ball, and my partner can go very close to the net. So he can do the tap out. Tip number 2. What ball should you play the por quattro, the tap out on? So what height of the ball? Because not every ball is suitable for the tap out. If the ball is too low, you cannot do the follow through, so it's really difficult. If it's too high, it's also quite complicated. So the correct height of the ball should be around here-ish, that you can come on top of the ball and that your follow through has some space. So this is the most important thing, is that if the ball is too high, you just need to maybe change your shot selection. And if the ball is too low, maybe play the drop shot or do a volley. So the height of the ball is really important. If I'm playing a shot and I want to go for the tap out, but it's not the way I expected it to be, change your mind. You should only go for a winner if it's an easier shot, because if you want to play a winner on a difficult shot, this is why you make the mistake. So tip number 3 is the grip. What grip should you use to do the tap out, which is very important. Let's go to the net together. The tap out is a shot that you have to do with your wrist and your arm. So if you are in the forehand grip, which is on this side, the wrist motion, as you can see here, is locked. You cannot do the tap out. So look at the difference. If I change it to continental, look at how far I can go all the way here. So this is continental. This is, it hurts, with the forehand grip. So you playing in the Eastern forehand grip, that's the reason you cannot do the por quattro. Number 4 is an exercise that you can do, because you need to be quick with the wrist and quick with the underarm. So this is something that you have to practice. So try to hold the racket in a loose way, but not that you lose the grip, but a loose grip. Sorry, I lose myself in the jokes now and then. So try to do a tap with just the wrist. So try to make sure that you're not moving any other muscles. Keep this steady and just a tap out in this way or forwards And this is something that you can do in the continental grip. So make sure to check your grip when you do this. Then underarm. So instead of using the wrist, don't use the wrist, but try to do this motion. And you can do it higher and higher and higher. So it's quite high. So this is important to feel, because if you can do this in a relaxed way and the ball bounces up high, this is where you can tap out and can you do por tres or por cuatro, it depends on what you want. Tip number 4, the direction. What I would recommend is when you get a forehand to play it if you get a forehand to play it cross there, and if you get a backhand to play it cross there, because it's easier, it's shorter. If you play in the forehand grip, or if you have a lot of power, you can also do the por cuatro, that it goes over the back wall of your opponent. Allowed, yes or not? Tip number 6, the follow through. Your follow through cannot touch the net, but you can hit the ball on your own side, and then your follow through can go to the other side of the court. Doesn't matter, as long as you do not hit the net or an opponent. Well, you can actually hit your opponent with your follow through. That's not your problem, I think. It's their problem. They have to go to the hospital and you don't. So that means that the follow through cannot be that long. So this is why you need to stop it. So try when you do the follow through to prepare very early, because you cannot do that flick. This is where I think it goes wrong, is that you want to flick it. If you just do a very frozen preparation, you hit the ball and you stop it on time on your own side is enough. If there is more speed on the ball, it's quite easy to do, but it's more like the preparation that helps you, because if you have a weird preparation, you're never gonna have a good follow through. One more bonus tip, ladies and gentlemen, is, because you stick to the end of the video, lower your grip. So if you are high on the grip, you cannot do the flick. If you are lower on the grip and you have some space here, this is the magical space, the flick is way easier. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you use the por cuatro in your matches, or that you should do it a little bit more. And I see you next Monday. Hasta luego. Ciao.